Alright guys, let me get everything adjusted here. I hope everybody had a good holiday, had a good Christmas. I can't. I apologize for the lighting, y'all. I'm going to be getting a ring light soon enough that will be shining in my face. I hope this even works. This is terrible lighting. Terrible lighting. One second. A little dark, but better than what it was. I can't have my face shining red like that. Oh well, whatever. There's not gonna be any words either up on the screen. This is a new setup with my new camera, and my camera is wireless, so I can do this from any position. That's why you guys are seeing it like this. I quite honestly could. Huh. I technically could take this camera, and now you guys might get dizzy, and put this behind me so I'm facing this way, and the TVs will be facing this way. Let me. I apologize. This is a new setup, so hold on. Let's see if we can't. Okay. Keep it in focus. My face ain't that big. Sorry, y'all. For the big face. Got the big face. Okay. Now I'm dark. Uh-oh. Did I screw up the... Okay. Let me make sure that's right. Okay. I know the other background's prettier, so maybe I'll just switch it back, but I just can't stand the lighting here. Sorry, guys. We're gonna switch this back because I don't like this position either. I like my background for a reason. Okay, we're gonna do this yet one more time. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry, y'all had to be a witness to that little test. Well, y'all want to see how the sausage is made? There you go. All right. Okay. Time to start. Hi, my name's Daryl Phillips, owner of Noir Apology Gaming, and what we do here is listen to you talk. So tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I use this time of the year to reflect on my year, and I would suggest that you guys do the same with your year. That way, you're going through and you're sifting through what you did good, what you need to get better at, and what you did terrible. Figure out maybe if you got in a fight with somebody or whatever it might be, or if something didn't go quite exactly as planned. And if you have, my situation where there's a death in the family. Duan, as you know, passed away on a month after his birthday. And that's ironic because my birthday is in a week. My birthday is on January 7th. So it's a little ironic for me. Let me see. How many people are online right now? I can't even see how many people are online right now, to be honest. Let me see here. Let's see how many people are online. How many people are online? Say something to me. Say something to me. Say something. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of go through some things that happened this year. Tell you what I learned, what I won't ever do again, what I am going to and what I'm going to bring into the future. You say, we have a Daryl, that's your life. This concept can be applied to yours. All right? So, I made a promise last year, this exact same time. One of my last live videos on Facebook. Now, remember, I didn't start YouTube lives until March or April. Okay? I'll get to that in a minute. Hi. Hi, Mama Turtle. Mama Turtle's online. Just real quick, I need to stop. Please pray for Sophia's family. Sophia's uncle, I do believe, passed away today. And Sophia's, she's holding up, but this is hard. So I hope that this is one of those subject matters that I think every one of my friends has had to deal with this year. Tanya, me, Sophia, heck, Lori did last year. Denise had to deal with death, and so that's the thing. While you're dealing with it, what are you learning from it? You know, death doesn't have to be a sad thing. What it can be is a learning experience. It's a painful one, but it can be a real good learning experience. But let's start in January real quick, or December last year at the same time. I said to you guys, because I had such a bad year producing videos and putting videos out, that I only produced 5 YouTube videos last year. I was very frustrated with that. They were good videos, but 5, that's ridiculous. All right. So I told you guys that I would double that. Well, technically, I haven't put out a damn video this year. Technically, I haven't made a damn video. I'm about to finish this one, and I'll put, in fact, a week from today, I'll be putting out my first video for January. That'll be the want to video. That should have been out less than a year ago, but it should have been out a long time ago. All right. But inadvertently, because I was so slow, I discovered something else. And this is what I mean by sometimes, depending on your kind of personality, you can either quit. Like I could have quit many times this year. I would have had every right, and none of it, and you know that none of you would have judged me for it, because it was harsh. Some of the things this year. Okay. The thing is, in discovering these things and getting through these things, you might discover something else. In this case, I realized in March that I wasn't going to be able to come through, that I wasn't going to be as fast as I thought I was. I didn't know I was going to be this slow. I didn't know about my health issues was going to happen. I didn't know Duana was going to pass away, that sort of thing. All right? So I said, Daryl, you have to do something on YouTube. You can't just leave it like that. So I started doing YouTube Lives. Ironically, the 10 videos I said I was going to do, I did them. Not only did I accomplish that goal, I have done over almost 100 YouTube Lives this year. That's crazy, man. So, and I'll get to this in a little more in depth in how I'm going to use this newfound knowledge of mine. Okay, how am I going to apply that to my schedule? But I went through a lot of things this year. I went through the death of my brother, my best friend, my business partner. Half of his business was utterly destroyed the day he died. And I'm going to be honest with you. When she walked in here and told me that, I thought everything was over. I didn't say anything to you guys, but I thought for sure everything was over. That there is no way I was going to recover from this. That this holiday season was going to be awful. That I was going to crawl into. I was afraid. There's no way I was going to do this without drinking. I said that for sure. I said, no way I'm going to do this without drinking. But you know what? Not only was that a bullcrap thing that I said to myself, I haven't drank a drop. Not since I got out of the hospital. So I've realized I have health issues. I don't want to die like that. I don't want to die at all. Not like that. It's funny to me for me to say that, because there was a time that I wanted to die so badly, and holidays were just awful for me. But this holiday season has been great, man. I think this has been one of the best holidays I've had in a long time. You say, Daryl, how could that be? How could you say that? Your friend's gone. Yep. Juan right now is looking down and laughing his butt off because he knows that the real test was something like this. That I went through a test and I passed it with flying colors. It's amazing for me to say something like that to y'all. Do you know what I mean? So that was discovery for me. That I can actually do this I don't have to, even in the most duress situation, I do not have to crawl into a bottle. That I can, and I am strong enough to deal with it. When Dwan and I came up with this idea, we wanted to help people. That was the thought process. This was not ever going to be just me and him helping a bunch of people and then that's it. This was always supposed to be pay it forward kind of thing. You know, I will have to find someone at some point to take over everything I'm doing. Not yet, but I will. These sorts of thoughts were never in my head. And how did I do it? Well, this is how I did it. I usually do this on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and then on a yearly basis, where I think about the end of each one of those things, and I think about how did it go. In this case, I had a great year as far as growth-wise. I didn't really have anything bad happen to me per se, except one thing, my health. I mean, it's been difficult. I'm still finding out things about myself. I've got to go and find out and get my head examined. First and again, you might say, Joey, I think we pretty much know what's wrong with your head. That's not nice. But seriously, I have done a great job of getting around these giant obstacles that continue to pop in my way. And by the way, you guys like my new mug? This is my sippy cup. Oh, yeah. On just on a side note, you guys are on the new camera. Back behind me is the older camera. I've got all these different things. What is it? Oh, see my new glasses? The blue. I still got the other old ones, but yeah, Sophia got me some pretty dang good useful gifts for me this year because I needed some of the things. And see, that's the thing I'm starting to get. That's the really big lesson I learned this year. That as much as I hate to admit it, I need help. Do I need people's help? No, I just said I need help. I have an Xbox, but I'm also going to be downloading games from Steam. I wanted to, maybe I can talk to Sophia and download a couple games, maybe for my birthday or something, and to get them up there so that I can start streaming games on KFE. Okay? I'm not closing down that channel just because Dwan passed away. But I just didn't have any time. That's why he was on that, you know. But I want you guys to learn from your year. You don't just walk through life like that. What did you learn? How did you learn it? How will you use it? You should have a lot of questions at the end of the year, and you can answer most of them, probably. I mean, if you're examining it properly every day, you should be able to answer most of the questions you have for yourself. Because it's not me asking you, it's you asking you, right? I didn't want this particular live today to be very long. I've got to get an extra piece of equipment. Right now I'm on my battery on this thing, so I can't just have like a 2-hour video until I get that that other what do you call it? It's like plugged into that thing. There's another battery, but it's a different kind of battery charger. So you plug in this like fake battery, and it goes up to the wall, or whatever. So that way you don't have to use your battery doing things like this, because they tend to run long. I just wanted you guys to think about what has happened this year to you. What has happened to you isn't what has happened to me, right? So you think about the passing of my friend. It was devastating. It hit me hard, and I'm still not over it. And it's gonna be a long time before I'm over it, if I ever do get over it. You have to be able to function, and I wasn't able to function before. And on top of it, come to find out, I have low blood pressure. I have diabetes. I have these issues that cause me to have problems. I have cognitive. I think that stroke last year really messed me up a lot worse than I thought it did. But I'm working through it. I want you guys to have a happy New Year's. Really. I want you guys to have a happy New Year's, and I want you guys to do it safely. Do not drink and drive, please. Call an Uber or Lyft. You know what? Don't be selfish. Don't be hard-headed. If you feel buzzed, you're too drunk to drive. Yeah, I'm okay to drive. No, you're not. I won't get in the car with you. I love you guys. So be safe when you're traveling. Be safe when you get there. You never know what you're going to find. You never know what you may actually encounter. Learn from everything. I'll be releasing my videos starting Monday, and every 2 weeks it'll come out till they're done for 10 weeks. I gotta finish up the first 5, and then I gotta tidy up the next 5, and then I'll be ready. I'll be 5 months in advance. So just take heed of what I say to you. Try to do it the best you can. Try to carry the ingredients the best you can. Try to follow the steps the best you can. And remember, you have to be understanding of one another, not just from your perspective, but from theirs. You cannot always expect people to get up off the mat if they don't know how to, or if they don't feel like they're strong enough. And if you see a person trying to come out of the fog, don't just stand there and watch. Hand them a damn torch. And if they're too afraid to grab the torch, because it's difficult at first, it's difficult to hang on to the light. Guide them out. Don't be selfish. Don't leave a person in the fog. If they choose to go back, that's their choice. And that's the point of the next part. Be understanding of other people. Excuse me, be understanding of yourself. That you're not God, you can't solve everything. So you do not get drawn into things in which you cannot escape yourself. Because it does nobody any good. You don't give $1 to somebody when you're wanting for rent. You know. Remember, life is fleeting. You're not promised your next breath. So take now to go outside your box and learn something new, because you never know what you may learn about yourself. Right? And I think, a schedule, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. I think it's going to be my schedule for YouTube lives. The best way I can do it, starting in January. So I guess I'm not going to do one this Wednesday, though. It's that's New Year's. But I will for sure do one Friday, and I'll do one Saturday. Okay? So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and then, of course, every 2 weeks, my videos will come out. I love you guys. Be safe. Happy New Year. I hope that Hopefully you learn something about your life, and then apply the things that you learned to the next year, so that you don't have to relearn those lessons, right? So, until Friday, may the Lord of Light guide you in all things.